What's up, guys? How's it going? All right. So, what's going on right now? So we have came down close to our box. We didn't quite tap it, but now we've got a 12-minute bullish break of structure here. I was taking a nap, didn't really see it, but we got a break of structure here. And then looks like a golden pocket retest. Yep. Golden pocket retest, and we're going. This would have been the trade. Really nice stop loss. Dang. 5-1 risk to reward. Not bad. I'm just curious, did anybody take this trade? Put a 1 in the chat if you took this trade. What's up, Bearded? What's up, Jatakalka? JTA Kalka. What's up, Bull Runner? What's up, Barb? What's up, Vintage? What's up, Joey? JTA took the trade. Love it. Love it. What's up, Mr. Pixel? You got the first 20-minute retest. Oh, nice. You're long from here? You guys were talking about ETH, or you were talking about ETH, Barb. ETH get a JPOW? Oh, ETH did get a JPOW. Look at that. Not bad, not bad. ETH got a JPOW. TP1 already? Nice. Damn, Barb, you took a trade without structure? Just took a trade off the moving averages? Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, let's talk about that. So, you guys know the strategy. The 50 crosses the 200, which you get right here. Retest under the 200, TP1 at the 50 EMA. I'm assuming that's where you took your TP1. Now we're seeing if we can go. Hey, was this a 20-minute break of structure too? It was a 20-minute break of structure. Yeah, I'm still in my original long from down here. That's why I wasn't as intrigued by this trade here. I still have a runner going. But yeah, it looks good. That's what we were kind of talking about on the stream last night, was getting in underneath this new 20-minute 200 here. I don't like that it front ran the level. I'd much rather it come back and test demand, but that's okay. Maybe we'll still get it to come down and test demand today or tomorrow. So there are some new levels that we're looking at. So in order for the 45 minute to break structure, you have to come and break this high here. That would be a break of structure on the 45 minute, which would break the biggest active time frame back bullish. So if we can get a push off this 20-minute break of structure, come up and take the 40-minute high, there's a much higher chance that we come up to the bigger target of like the spider line at 71. 71 is also the break of structure level, or no, that's almost 72. 72 is also the SFP of the 1 hour again, so that's a level to watch. Damn, Barb, you're killing it, man. Did you take profit at the 50 EMA on the 20-minute? Are you still short from up here? Did you close the short there too? Slong, you're slonging, baby. Let me guess, your stop for your short is up here? Damn, dude. I'm impressed, Barb. You're always killing it. Have a plan, trade the plan, am I right? Hell yeah. Are you guys excited for the weekend? Got any cool plans for the weekend? That's okay, now you're schlonging. If your short gets stopped out, your long pays you. I like it. One thing that we can talk about is if we sweep the low now, we have an accumulation pattern on the 12-minute. I will call you JT, JT. I'm gonna grab some water. I'll grab some water. Then we'll talk about this accumulation model. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, we have a possible setup for an accumulation model on the 12 minute. That would be if we came down. So we have 1 tap, 2 taps, break of structure. And, oh, actually, we already have an accumulation model here, because we tapped our order block here. So we have a potential for a model 2 accumulation already happening in the chart. Now, for that to complete, we would need to see a jump over the creek. Right, so we need to see a jump over the creek, back up, retest continuation. Or we come down, we sweep below, we form a model 1, and then we get our jump across the creek, retest continuation. Now, dang man, this long was so clean. I can't believe I was asleep and didn't take this shit. We could definitely get some positive price action here. We breaking out as well. Yeah, we're getting a little breakout of resistance as well. What do our indicators look like here? Let's take a look. Ooh, we got nice double buy signal on Cipher Matrix coming out of the reversal band to the upside. I like your long, Barb. I think the long could play. I like it. Took the trade. Nice. Oh yeah. I wish Cipher have a great evening. Hey Alexandra G, hope you're doing well. Took the trade. You took this trade? Nice. I think that could play. Can you look at Doge? Yeah, we can look at Doge. So Doge finally ate the wick here from the 10th. Problem is you still have lots of internal structure, but if we were to look at this as external structure, we would see you had a 1 hour JPOW at the lows come up, still bullish on the 1 hour. What about if we look at a 15 minute? Doge looks nice on the 15 minute, so you get your JPOW here. You get your JPOW here, and now you're coming up to retest the high. Your only real danger on Doge would be an SFP of this high. That'd be bearish. If Doge SFPs this high, I would be careful of looking at like a rollover down to here, because then you would have a bullish JPOW into a bearish JPOW. So just something to watch. But yeah, I don't hate Doge here. If you're looking for a trade on Doge, if you're able to break this high here on the 15 minute, you have your stop below these lows, targeting a push back up. pretty good risk to reward. The other trade for Doge was the long off of this actual JPOW itself. In which case, yeah, I would. The only real barrier that I would be careful of is if we SFP this high, I might consider taking some profit. But Doge looks pretty good. Any other altcoins you guys want to look at? You can look at Sol. Sol looks like Bitcoin. Only you failed to break 12-hour structure, or 12-minute structure, sorry. So you're still waiting on a break on Sol. Sol comes back to test demand, just shy of structure. What does our momentum look like? Little momentum breakout on Sol. Not too bad, not too bad. What do our indicators look like on Bitcoin? 30-minute anchor trigger trying to push back. Ooh, that 20-minute looks good on Bitcoin. You got RSIs pinching together to the upside on the 20-minute. 15-minute anchor trigger as well. Money flow kind of thick into the red though. 1 hour trying to push back. 2 hour little indecision. 200 EMA to the 50 EMA. We need to see it range out here, the 50 EMA kind of, and then start to give a little pushback for the 2 hour to look better. 4 hour looks like it needs to reset. Daily still looks good. We got a nice momentum candle close yesterday. 2-day Heiken Ashy flipping green. 3-day Heiken Ashy flipping green. These are good signs. These are really good signs. Yeah, this trade might have been the trade. Little accumulation model. 1, 2, 3. XRP. Yeah, we can look at XRP. So XRP takes the wick low. We get an internal 4-hour market structure break. 15-minute. We did get a 15-minute market structure break at the low, so 15-minute is active. So we didn't SFP, so we didn't break structure there like we were looking for. Possibly. What we did get is a golden pocket retest. and send it down until we do finally break structure here. Up we go, bearish break of structure. Man, yeah, these alts, some of these alts got really nice JPOWs at the lows. So that's actually a bearish break of structure to then break back bullish. I don't know how much I like this break. This candle wick is still within the previous candle wick, kind of in the weeds. Let's look at the 12 minutes. Yeah, it wasn't even a 12-minute break of structure. So I don't know how much I like that. But if we just take our momentum here, we're bouncing our head on momentum now. Really, for me, XRP starts to look good. Is that like a 10-minute? Yeah, it's not even 10-minute structure here. 20-minute. Yeah, I don't like XRP as much. I think for XRP to get bullish again, you gotta come break like what the 45-minute was. Although XRP gave you like a 20-minute break back of structure back bullish here and then just dumped on your head. It's what internal 4-hour market structure will do for you. But yeah, I think XRP starts to look good again if you can come break 147. Otherwise, you're rejecting off resistance right now. I would expect it to come lower. If this breaks, be careful. If you start to lose like 139.80, you're likely coming back for the lows. Alts seem not moving at the same pace as Bitcoin. Well, yeah, Bitcoin's going to move first if we are going to go up. But Bitcoin looks good. What do you think about macro Bitcoin after losing 73k support flipped as resistance? What do I think of macro Bitcoin? Good question. So for the macro, for me it's really simple for the macro. We need to flip 76.8 right now to break structure on the 4-hour. Unless we do that, yeah, I think 73k, I have this big sell box here. Let's go ahead and extend this over. Oh. Alright, this is our 78.6 in previous lows confluence. So I do think that should Bitcoin come up here, it is likely to get rejected, and that's where we'd be looking for structure flips. It would also be like a range deviation of the 1 hour as well. Kind of come up here, deviate the range, fall back into the range, distribute some more. That's what I think, Finman. If you're talking about like just support and resistance, yeah, I mean 73k, 74k is was a big support back here in April, but for me, I'm looking more locally at like 72, or sorry, 73, and then the SFP of the strong high at 76,780. Is there any other coins you guys want us to look at? I noticed that the stream's been stopping asking about as many altcoins. Are you guys trading more Bitcoin? Throw a 1 in the chat if you've been trading more Bitcoin than altcoins. That's pretty cool. How's that Night coin doing, Bearded? Still hold that shit? Bitcoin only. Don't even look at others now. There you go. Evening Wave crew. What's up, chillers? How you doing, brother? Hey, Knight had a little comeback. One second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. So, we know that we're still guilty until proven innocent. The Bulls are still getting smacked in the face by the Bears. One thing that we talked about, though, was that we are underneath the weekly 200. Right, let's get some of these drawings out of here. So we are underneath the weekly 200, so one of the plays is, taking the 200 EMA back to the 50 EMA. 50 EMA is at like 91.48. Do I think that we'll get there? Not necessarily. I mean, last cycle we got, from underneath the 200 to come back to the 50, but it took a long time, and the 200 the 50 kind of came down to the 200. Like when we first got under it, it was way up here, right? So could we be in line for something similar? Yes. Another thing that we talked about was the another thing that we talked about was the 8-hour. It was the 8-hour. How it's easier to show this on this one. the 8 hour, how we had kind of like a Chinese ching chong here, right? Now the question is it like 1, 2, 3, 4, or did it already play out like one quick 1, 2, 3, 4? I think it kind of already played out. And if we are looking at that, like the previous cycle, so we had the same thing kind of, right? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we had these little fake outs right here, right? Before coming back down. So could we be in this fake out right now after like kind of the last droopy one here? And I know this Chong looks weird. Like it looked really clean whenever we first formed here, and then we kind of had, you know, a little bit of downside and then a fake out, and then the Chong really played out here, bringing us all the way down. So can we have something similar to that? Again, fractals are helpful, but they're not something to rely on. But what did Market Cipher look like then? Kind of looked like we were coming up, coming up, coming up. We got a momentum fake out to the downside, then we came up, we got our big momentum clip, and we came off the ledge. If we look at it right now, it does look kind of similar, right? We just need kind of like one more trigger wave, and then come up and get like our big rejection wave, and then down we go, right? So just something to be aware of. Check Moo Dang. Man, I haven't looked at Moo Dang in forever. What is that dang Moo doing? Sure, bro, I'll look at it for you. Moo Dang. Dang Moo Dang. Dude, they fucking squeezed everybody who was short. What a fucking scam. What a fucking scam. You take the wick though. Don't put in any daily high, but you probably put in like a 12-hour high. Yeah. Put in a 12-hour high. You break out. 12-hour high. You come back. Just before your golden pocket here. Yeah, I see it, bro. I see what you're looking at. But you're looking for a 15-minute structure break. There, and then maybe a retest back in. You're at the 15-minute 200 right now after a bearish cross. Yeah, you're looking for something like this. On Moo Dang. That dang Moo. Dude, I'm in a horrible short at 64,400. Why are you still in that? You're in a short from 64,400. Brother. Where's your stop loss at, Mr. 2 mid? Where's your stop loss? Is this a swing short that you're looking at? Do you have a plan? That's the thing, losses don't stop. I can't tell if you're joking or if you're serious. I can't give you financial advice, brother, but what I can say is you should always have a plan when you go into a trade. Risk to reward is very important, right? Like notice how these trades that we take have at least like a 3 risk to reward, which means that you're gaining to take at least, or to gain at least 3 times what you put in. The problem with your trade, let's go out on the 4 hour. and visualize this. Let's get to a clean chart. So you're short from 64,400. Let's assume you're taking this trade on the 4-hour. The problem with your trade is if your stop loss is all the way up here and you're looking to come to the low, this looks backwards, doesn't it? So like something you can do if you're talking about taking a swing short on the 4-hour is you can, take your range, and you can grab your premium and discount zones. And you can see that you took this short way down in the discount of the range. So not really the best place to be taking a short. Kind of an area where you want to prepare for longs, kind of like we were preparing for longs down here. Yeah, man. Hopefully took some scrolling to get to. Yeah, it did. It did take some scrolling to get to. Yeah, I would join the free Discord and learn about market structure. Hopefully you're not risking too much here. I can't tell you what to do, but I would have been out of that short a long time ago. So just something to think about. Something to think about. Yeah, come check out the free Discord that Barb linked. Also check out BitUnix. Get some free money to trade with. Still, the promotion's still running for another few days here. If you guys want some free money to trade with, come check out BitUnix. Partnered with the stream. Make a deposit, get some free money to trade with, get 30% off your discount on your trading fees. Really nice exchange. I haven't had any complaints about it from people that have signed up. Yeah, good job, Mr. 2. Come join the Discord. Come learn about structure. Come learn how to not make that same mistake again. We're here to help you. Yeah, there's the market structure video. Start there. That'll help you out from making that same mistake again. Alright guys, well, we've been live about 45 minutes. I appreciate you guys' time. You guys know the levels for the weekend. You guys understand that we could be having an accumulation model here. Watch for an SFP. If we SFP to the low, you'd have a model 1. Right now you have a model 2. If you're in this trade, congrats. It's 5.98 risk to reward. Definitely a good trade. You can already have take TP1 here at about a 1-to-1. And I appreciate all you guys being here late on a Sunday night, or on a Sunday night, Jesus, late on a Thursday night. As always, guys, my name is Wave Cipher. Much love. Trade safe. Wave Cipher out, and I will see y'all on Sunday for the weekly open. All right, take care, guys.